This is, without a doubt, one of the most well-known faces in the world. Painted over 500 years ago by Leonardo da Vinci, this enigmatic woman remains shrouded in secrets and mysteries. In today's video, we are going to unravel the mysteries of the Mona Lisa. But before we dive into the artwork, let's get to know a little about the genius behind it. Who was Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo da Vinci, born on April 15, 1452, in the small village of Anciano, Italy, is one of the most iconic figures in history, recognized as a true polymath. From an early age, he demonstrated an innate talent for observing the world around him, being fascinated by nature and human behavior. Leonardo did not confine himself to a single area of study. Throughout his life, he excelled as a scientist, mathematician, engineer, anatomist, botanist, inventor, painter, sculptor, architect, musician, and poet. He embodies the Renaissance ideal, the relentless pursuit of knowledge and the interconnectedness of disciplines. Da Vinci saw no barriers between art and science. He believed that a deep understanding of nature and the human body was essential to creating realistic and impactful works of art. He studied anatomy diligently, dissecting corpses to understand muscles, bones, and movements. His meticulous observations resulted in sketches and notebooks that reveal an impressive level of scientific precision for his time. Light, botany, physics, and geometry were also fields that Leonardo explored intensely, applying his knowledge to create revolutionary artistic techniques. One example is sfumato, a painting technique that creates a smooth transition between colors and shadows, giving his works unparalleled depth and realism. He also used linear perspective to give a sense of three-dimensionality in his paintings. Among his most famous works are The Vitruvian Man, a perfect study of human body proportions in harmony with geometry; The Last Supper, a dramatic and innovative depiction of Christ's final meal with his disciples; and of course, the Mona Lisa, one of the most enigmatic and studied paintings in history. It is this combination of art and science, the keen observation of nature, and the desire to understand the workings of the world that makes Leonardo da Vinci an unparalleled figure of the Renaissance and one of humanity's greatest geniuses. The history of the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa, or La Gioconda, is much more than just a painting. It carries an aura of mystery and fascination that has intrigued historians, artists, and curious minds for centuries. Painted by Leonardo da Vinci between 1503 and 1506, this Renaissance masterpiece was commissioned by the Florentine merchant Francesco del Giocondo, who wanted a portrait of his young wife, Lisa Gherardini. Although the model's identity has been widely accepted, there are still theories suggesting other possibilities, such as that the Mona Lisa could be an idealized version or even a disguised self-portrait of Da Vinci. The painting itself represents an artistic revolution. Leonardo masterfully applied his sfumato technique, creating almost imperceptible transitions between light and shadow, which gives Mona Lisa's face its famous ambiguous expression, a smile that seems to change depending on the observer's angle. This feature, combined with the innovative use of perspective and the detailed composition of the background landscape, makes the Mona Lisa a technically extraordinary work of art. After its completion, the Mona Lisa remained with Da Vinci for many years until, in 1516, he moved to France at the invitation of King Francis I, taking the painting with him. The king was so impressed with the work that he acquired it for his personal collection. For centuries, the painting was kept in various royal palaces, including the Château de Fontainebleau and the Palace of Versailles. However, the Mona Lisa's fame was cemented even after the French Revolution, when it was transferred to the Louvre Museum in Paris, where it remains today. Interestingly, the painting also had a brief adventure with Napoleon Bonaparte, who removed it from the Louvre and hung it in his private quarters for a few years before it was returned to the museum. In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen by an Italian Louvre employee, Vincenzo Perugia, who believed the painting should be returned to Italy. It was missing for 2 years before being recovered, which only increased its popularity and the fascination surrounding it. Today, the Mona Lisa is one of the most visited attractions at the Louvre, receiving over 5 million visitors annually. Even after centuries, it continues to be an enigma, both for Da Vinci's unmatched technique and the aura of mystery that surrounds its smile and history. Who was the Mona Lisa? Who, in fact, was the Mona Lisa? The identity of the woman portrayed in Leonardo da Vinci's work remains one of the greatest mysteries in art history. The most widely accepted theory, based on historical documents, suggests that she was Lisa Gherardini, a Florentine woman and the wife of the wealthy silk merchant Francesco del Giocondo. This fact gave rise to the painting's alternate name, La Gioconda. Lisa Gherardini was a middle-class woman, and her portrait was likely a way way for her husband to celebrate both his fortune and the birth of their second child. However, speculations about the true identity of the Mona Lisa do not end there. Some theories suggest that the woman depicted might have had an even more intimate connection with Leonardo. An intriguing hypothesis, supported by some art historians, is that the Mona Lisa could have been a secret lover of Da Vinci, perhaps a muse who personally and artistically inspired his genius. However, there is no concrete evidence to support this theory. Other, even more speculative theories go beyond a romantic relationship. One such theory suggests that the Mona Lisa might actually be Leonardo's mother, Caterina, a woman of humble origins. According to this theory, the portrait would be a tribute from the artist to his mother, with Mona Lisa's serene smile reflecting a deep sense of affection and nostalgia. But the boldest and intriguingly accepted by some experts hypothesis is that the Mona Lisa might actually be an idealized and feminized self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci. This theory is based on comparisons between Leonardo's features and those of the Mona Lisa, suggesting that the artist might have portrayed himself in a disguised manner, using the work to explore aspects of his own identity. For proponents of this idea, the enigmatic smile and ambiguous gaze are seen as clues left by Da Vinci about this play with his own image. Although these theories continue to spark debate, what remains clear is that the Mona Lisa, whether she is Lisa Gherardini or not, has become an enduring symbol of Leonardo da Vinci's creative genius. The combination of realism, mystery, and the application of scientific knowledge in his painting makes the portrait transcend mere representation, transforming it into an icon of art and global culture. The mysterious smile. The smile of the Mona Lisa is one of the most fascinating and enigmatic aspects of the painting, capturing the attention of scholars and curious minds for centuries. This smile, which appears both serene and mysterious, seems to challenge our perception. According to studies in neuroscience and art psychology, the Mona Lisa's smile can change depending on how you view it. When you look directly at her eyes, the smile appears softer and more subtle, almost disappearing. But when your focus shifts to the edges of her mouth or the rest of her face, the smile seems to widen, revealing a more open and cheerful expression. This illusion is caused by the unique way Leonardo da Vinci applied his sfumato technique, a painting method involving extremely thin layers of paint, creating a smooth transition between light and dark areas. Da Vinci used sfumato to soften the contours of Mona Lisa's face, especially around the eyes and mouth, contributing to this subtle change in expression depending on the viewing angle. The smile also reflects Da Vinci's deep study of human anatomy and emotional behavior. He observed how facial muscles move and applied this knowledge to his painting, creating an effect that seems almost alive. This gives the Mona Lisa an air of mystery, as her expression appears to adapt to the emotional state of the viewer. Moreover, the perception of the Mona Lisa's smile can be influenced by the distance from which it is viewed. Up close, the smile seems more mysterious and restrained. From a distance, it can appear more expressive and welcoming. This intentional optical illusion was created by Da Vinci to give the artwork a living quality, something that changes and evolves over time as the viewer shifts their angle of view or even their state of mind. Therefore, the Mona Lisa's smile remains one of the most studied and debated elements of the painting, brilliantly and eternally fascinating by blending science, art, and perception. Hidden mysteries in the painting. The hidden mysteries in the Mona Lisa go beyond the famous smile. With advances in technology, such as X-rays and infrared analysis, new layers of secrets have been revealed. Literally, these techniques have allowed researchers to see beyond the surface of the painting, uncovering sketches and alterations made by Leonardo throughout the creative process. One of the most surprising secrets was the discovery of preliminary sketches beneath the final painting. This shows that Leonardo da Vinci modified certain aspects of the composition as he developed the work. Details such as the position of the hands, the dress, and even some facial features appear to have been adjusted during the process, evidencing Da Vinci's obsession with perfection and continuous refinement. Additionally, in 2010, Italian experts examined the Mona Lisa's eyes using digital magnification techniques and claimed to have found small letters and numbers inscribed in the figure's pupils. The letters L and V, identified in the right eye, may be the initials of Leonardo da Vinci. In the left eye, although more blurred, some believe there is a series of numbers and letters. This led to speculations about possible hidden messages left by Leonardo himself, reinforcing the idea that the Renaissance genius enjoyed leaving small enigmas in his works. Another intriguing mystery is the background of the painting, which features a strange and, at first glance, disjointed landscape. What appears to be a winding river and mountains in the background challenges the traditional perspective laws of the time. This raises questions about whether the landscape is real or entirely imagined by Leonardo, perhaps serving as a metaphor for the the complexity and depth of the portrayed figure. There are also theories suggesting that Leonardo may have left hidden clues about his own life or philosophical ideas within the work. Some scholars believe that the use of symmetry and the balance between Mona Lisa's face and the background landscape may reflect Da Vinci's views on the harmony between humanity and nature. These hidden mysteries, combined with Leonardo da Vinci's technical skill and genius, are what make the Mona Lisa a unique work, a true gem of the Renaissance that continues to fascinate and intrigue the world. The fame of the Mona Lisa. The fame of the Mona Lisa truly skyrocketed after the daring theft of 1911, which turned it into a global sensation. The person responsible for this crime was Vincenzo Peruggia, an Italian worker who believed he was performing a patriotic act. He thought that the painting, being an Italian masterpiece, should be returned to its country of origin. Peruggia entered the Louvre disguised as a worker, taking advantage of the museum being closed for maintenance. He hid the Mona Lisa under his clothing and left unnoticed. For 2 years, the whereabouts of the painting were a mystery, and during this time, the international media extensively covered the theft, turning the work into a genuine celebrity in the art world. Newspapers around the globe published stories about the disappearance, and the mystery of who had taken the painting only increased the interest. In 1913, Peruggia attempted to sell the painting to an art dealer in Italy, believing that the Italian government would purchase it to keep it in the country. However, the dealer became suspicious, and upon verifying the painting's authenticity, contacted the authorities, who recovered the Mona Lisa. Peruggia was arrested, and the Mona Lisa was returned to the Louvre, where it was met with great celebration. This episode catapulted the Mona Lisa to global icon status, something that might not have happened so intensely if the painting had not been involved in one of the greatest scandals in art history. Since then, Leonardo da Vinci's work has become a symbol of popular culture, appearing on posters, magazines, and even inspiring references in films and music. The theft also helped shape the Louvre as one of the most important and visited museums in the world. Today, the painting attracts millions of tourists each year, who often face long lines just to spend a few moments in front of the museum's most famous artwork. The Mona Lisa, which was already a masterpiece before being stolen, became even more iconic after this episode, cementing its reputation as the most famous portrait of all time. So, after all this, tell us, why do you think the Mona Lisa is so fascinating? Is it the mystery surrounding it, the smile, or perhaps Da Vinci's genius? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for more curiosities like this. See you next time.